Retro Gamers, Antarper here from RetroGamesCollector.com with a pickups video. Been quite a while since my last video at all, any video. Been about a month, I think. That's because I've been working on building my retro gaming store, my online retro gaming store, not a bricks and mortar one. I haven't literally been building it. Now I've been stocking my online retro gaming store, which is a lot harder than it sounds. It's a lot of scanning and writing descriptions and then listing, and it's tedious, and it goes on and on and on and on, and if you've got thousands of things to list like I have, it takes bloody ages. So that's what I've been doing. Sooner I'll get it up and running, the better. I can then just start trickle feeding things on there. I'm going to launch it with about 1,000 items on there to start with, hopefully, this month, hopefully. And when I do, I'll be trickle feeding the rest on. I've got about 8,000 things to list altogether. Be trickle feeding the rest on over time. So I mean, it could take years to get the rest on, I don't know, but you know, I can still get a decent amount of stock on there within sort of 6 months of launching, hopefully, and then I won't have to do much else. Just trickle feed the rest on, and then obviously sell stuff and post them off and buy new stuff to replace it. Apart from that, been a couple of weeks ago now. It's been that long since I did a video. Bank holiday car boot. I bought quite a few bits and bobs, starting with this lovely PSP, which is in really nice condition. It's a PSP 1003. I know nothing at all about PSPs, never owned one before in my life. This one has been modded. I say that because, I mean, I haven't messed with it at all yet. I still haven't played around with it. I haven't got a lot of interest in handhelds, to be honest. I've never been that bothered. But it came with lots of bits and bobs. It came with a rechargeable and USB transfer cable. It came with the charger. It came with, oh, it's all falling on me, booklet, the manual, the original demo disc, spare battery, which I do believe has been modded in some way or other. There's some sort of hack involving the battery, I don't know. It comes with a spare battery anyway. I think the reason I say it's been hacked and it's been modded is because it comes with some instructions that have been downloaded off the internet regarding, oh yeah, a battery hack right there. So I mean, whether this has been, it looks like it's been opened up and then taped back together again, so I'm assuming that that is the hacked battery. I don't know what the hacked battery does. I know nothing at all about PSPs, as I say. Reason also why I think it's been modded is it comes with a bunch of PSP games on DVD. It's got 8 DVDs there, and it's got a list in the back of what's on them, and there's an absolute shed load of games listed on there that are on those DVDs. It's quite cool. I don't know how to get them off the DVDs onto the PSP. I shall read up on it and find out, and I shall have a play. So that looks quite cool. Not a bad buy. Only cost me £20 for the lot, which I didn't think was too bad, considering it came also with some games. Those are both complete with manuals and maps and stuff. It also came with this little baby, and this has got some more UMDs in. It's got Pursuit Force and Midnight Club. I have tested the PSP, by the way. It works perfectly. I tested it there and then. It had a charged up battery, so got a couple of memory sticks as well. The screen's nice on it as well, no scratches, marks. So I don't think I did too bad for 20 quid there for the old lot. I did haggle it down from 30, so I don't think I did too bad. More stuff from the car boot, a couple of PlayStation. It's a PS1. I don't ever call it PS1. Why did I nearly call it a PS1? It's a PlayStation. Just an original PlayStation. It's not a PS1. It's not a PlayStation 1. It's just PlayStation. Look, no one. Look, people. No one. V-Rally. Cool Borders 2. Am I ranting? I had a rant then, didn't I? Xbox games. Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. Worms 3D on Classics. Some PlayStation 2 games. Summoner. Half-Life. I paid 50p for most of these. Big Mother Truckers. Black Monday The Getaway. And Lost Planet 2 on the PS3. I didn't do too bad at the carbide. I also got, and these have become quite collectible as in the last few years, an Amstrad emailer telephone. Used to be able to play Spectrum games on these, but I think it was a download only thing, so, and I think they expire after a certain amount of time, so it's unlikely that the games will still be on the phone. I think they sort of just go, and because you can't download them again, you can't play specky games on there anymore. But yeah, I thought it was quite a novel idea when Amstrad brought that out. You could actually play Spectrum games on it on your phone. And there you go. That's quite collectible. If anybody's after one, let me know in the comments below. If you're in the UK, I'm not going to post it abroad. It's just not worth my while. This, I am reliably told by the internet, hang on a second while I reconfirm, is a Micro Machines Super Van City. Yeah, it is. And I didn't really, you know, I'm not really into Micro Machines. I wasn't into Micro Machines. I was a bit old, to be honest, when they came out. Or at least when they became famous, I was a bit old. But this thing's pretty damn cool, to be honest. It opens up into a play set for your Micro Machines. It all looks pretty complete. It's got a few bits missing. I do believe there should be something on up there, and there's a little bit missing from here. But on the whole, it's all there. And for £1, I thought it was all right. So I took a punt on that for £1. Even if it's only used for spare parts for somebody, it's worth grabbing for £1. That wasn't the only Micro Machines I got. Bear with me while I rummage around on the floor for the other one. I got this one as well. This one's even cooler. This one is pretty much complete. I mean, the guy even kept the instructions for the thing, so you can tell how well he looked after it. And it's mint. I mean, the thing is mint. It's like 1991, made by Galoob. These were, and you know, it's 20 odd years old. Yeah, it's pretty good nick. And this one's pretty much complete inside. I think it's just missing a rocket launcher thing off the mounting. Get the damn thing open. Here we go. So you've got little soldiers and cranes and all sorts of bits and bobs in this one. But yeah, it's got all the bits. It's got the crane for the harbour and gun turrets that you fit on the stuff, and I don't know whether that came with it, but a little soldier. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Little lifting bridge and everything. Again, it was only £1. I couldn't leave it there for £1. And somebody's going to want it if I don't give it my son to play with. It's, you know, pretty cool. But it doesn't stop there, folks. Micro Machines mania continues. I also bought this battle tank thing playset. It's an official Micro Machines playset again. I'll show you. You slide the turret off and that becomes a bit of a play set, and then you undo these here and you flip it open and the whole thing becomes a play set. Look at that. How cool is that? I think my son will like this one. The only thing that's wrong, lose all the bits out of it in there. The only thing that's wrong with this, let's see if I can get this turret back on. There we go. Is the gun's missing off the front of it. So if anybody's got a spare gun, you know where to send it. Yeah, it's missing the gun off it, but apart from that, it looks pretty much complete. It's got all the little bits inside and everything as well. And again, another quid. So you know, happy days. All right for spares, if nothing else. Back to my my main passion, Sinclair. And yes, I've been buying for the ZX81 again, folks. Asteroids by Silversoft, Alien Rain and Outrider by CRL, Odd Spectrum game and amongst them, Inventions 1. I've been after that for absolute ages. A chap had it on Facebook, so I grabbed it quickly, and that pretty much completes my educational software single cassettes for the Spectrum. A sealed history one for the ZX81. I mean, you know, why didn't they burst that open in a fit of excitement and play it? I wonder. Adventure B Inca Curse for the ZX81, and another exciting title, English Literature 2 for the ZX81. The noise in the background is R-Type on the PC Engine. I couldn't be bothered to try and load anything on the CPC, Dana. I just couldn't be bothered, mate. It's so temperamental, that tape deck on that thing. Cake, Mr. Kipling's finest. Yeah. What else did I do? Nearly forgot. Probably my finest purchase this last month was this little beauty. I don't know whether you can see that. It's on the back there. That says rubbish camera. There we go. It only focuses in one little bit. ZXPand. There, ZXPand fits on the back of your ZX Spectrum. Gives it a whole load of memory and other expansion capabilities. The main one being you can plug an SD card into it and keep all your games on it. And when you boot it up, you get a few, I think it's 3 new commands that you can use. So you can get a catalogue of the games that are on your SD card, and you could load any of them instantly without having to wait for a tape to load. Oh, if only I'd had this when I was 11 years old. My God. And that made things easier. But I've got it finally. I'm in my 40s and I've got one. And something I should have probably shown a few months ago when I actually got it is this replacement ULA module for the ZX Spectrum called Nebula. In very, very short supply, these things. The chap makes them on a hop and a catch. He makes them in his spare time. Doesn't make a lot of money out of them. It's more of a hobby type thing for him. And basically this replaces the old ULA in your Spectrum with a modern CPLD ULA. So there's a CPLD in there. And very nice it is too. And that, folks, I think is about that. I shall eat the rest of my Mr. Kipling, and I shall say adios until the next time. Like and subscribe, and in the meantime, folks, until the next episode, whenever that may be, keep it retro. on.